So, I have a confession. I have never opened a Commander deck from Final Fantasy. I've never actually, well, from Magic, sorry. I have never actually played Commander. When I used to be an active Magic player back in the day, Commander wasn't a thing, or at least I'm not aware of it being a thing. I'm not actually sure when it did first finally come out. Maybe it started coming out or becoming mainstream around the time I ended, or I started hearing about it over the years. Even though I was not actively playing Magic, I still following along, followed on Facebook, Twitter, whatnot. Had friends that talked about it from time to time, and I still remain interested, but wasn't playing. I did just the other day. I finally decided I'm going to buy a Commander deck just in case one of these days I start playing again. I'm interested in learning to play Commander, not like rushing out to do it, but I think these Final Fantasy cards are awesome, and I felt like hey, if I'm going to want to play again someday, it's probably like the Cloud deck's a good place to start, right? So I grabbed this just in case I decided to play it in the future. Well, I guess I didn't realize at the time that it also includes a sample collector's pack, I believe. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up and check out what's in my sample collector's pack. I'm not going to go all through the Commander deck because, it's a pre-built. People know what's in here. But I actually had an opportunity to buy one of the other Final Fantasy decks off somebody the other day. They offered it to me at a card show. The box is all kind of beat up and everything, and I was like, well, I'm not going to be able to resell that box. It's beat up. And I was assuming he was going to want, to turn a profit on it. So I told him I wasn't interested. And then he turned around and sold it to the guy next to me for $20. I was like, well, dang, I wish I knew you were selling it for cheap. I definitely would have bought it just for the sample collector's pack that comes in it. For $20, right? But no, the Commander decks are just so unreasonably expensive in my opinion, which is why I've kind of held off on buying them. But yeah, for $20, I definitely would have bought it. But anyway, this Cloud one, I'm gonna go ahead and rip this open. I've had it sitting around for a few weeks, just because I'm not actively playing anyway, but I did want to have it kind of around in case I ever did feel like learning Commander, because I feel like I should. Let me know, guys, if you guys play Commander, what you think of it. I know very little about it. I've done a little reading on it, but that's it. So here we go. Packaging is neat. Actually little counters and stuff, those are kind of cool. You can't actually see me using them, but maybe, I don't know. I'm not familiar enough with Commander. Let's see, what's this? A little, okay, like a little box for your deck. That's nice. Don't know if I'll actually use this either, but snap it. Actually, I will. Why not? Because I probably am not going to play right away or anything. I'm not even going to actually open this right at the moment, just because I don't intend to rush out and play. But for anyone who hasn't seen this card's pretty awesome. Actually, I haven't even read the ability. I don't know if the card's awesome, but the art's awesome, and Cloud is cool, and Final Fantasy is cool, and yeah, I like this. This is the main reason I bought it. I'd actually read online, or from some feedback from people, that this is a fairly playable deck. Again, I know very little about Commander, so don't really pay much attention to me. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, it seems playable enough just from what people have told me online. Now, I have no idea what these are, why I'm punching these out, what these are for. Tokens? I don't know. Somebody tell me if you know. I'm too new to Commander. This is the first of these I've ever opened. I'm just going to stick it in here and for the heck of it, but I don't know why, what these are for. If there's a purpose, there's got to be a purpose. The actual Spider-Man scene pack I opened the other day had similar. Actually, I've got it right here. Similar little punch-out things. I don't know what the purpose of those are, other than is it just, hey, cool, little punch-out thing? Like, is there a purpose? Like, why is it here? What does it mean? So, alright, well, guess this is just a sticker on the front, so this, and then there's these little counters. I guess I'll punch these counters out later. Probably will save those. I don't know if I'll ever actually use them. This box is just trash now. And then here is my sample pack. Now, I am pretty excited to open this. I think it's only a couple cards. Does it say how many cards? I'll find out in a second when I open it. I've only ever opened one of these, and it was a full pack. If you watched my Spider-Man video the other day, it's a bit disappointed in it. Pack's just outrageously expensive in my opinion. If you get really good cards, then of course it's potentially worth it. But I don't know, I just didn't feel like I got a bunch of foil cards, but foil cards of just normal, everyday, kind of boring cards or whatever. Not necessarily boring, like if it were a normal $6 pack or whatever, I would have been completely happy. It's the fact that I paid $40 for a normal pack. Now I did get a good rare that I'm quite happy with, and if I went up and add up the value of the pack, I'm sure I got the $40 value worth of it, but I don't know, it still just didn't seem horribly exciting. And the way I look at it is, had I gone out and bought 6 packs, well, basically at $40, that's, you know, multiple packs of Edge of Eternities or of Final Fantasy, and for that same price, I would have definitely got better cards if 5 packs worth or whatever, you know. But I did like the rare I got, and overall, I think I got the values worth. I just wasn't exactly over the moon with the cards I got, other than the rare. But Final Fantasy's always treated me pretty well, so let's see what I get here. Enough talk, time to open. Yeah, it looks like maybe only 2 cards, which is a little lame, but maybe 3, I don't know, we'll see. First up, there's more where that came from. Find exciting, okay, so it's not 3 cards. Find exciting treatments like these and more in Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy collector boosters. I did not get any Magic Final Fantasy collector boosters because I don't know if I ever saw any. They're expensive. But alright, next up, Cloud's Limit Break. This, I don't know what this one's worth. I'm gonna actually look that up. I should have done that. Prep that. But, well, I was looking at the Spider-Man cards earlier that I was opening. The challenge, because it's such a new set, the price information on it is not reliable. Some of the prices I think are inflated and will go down within a few days once things are launched, and some of the price information is just unavailable. So I didn't put too much stock in it, but it made it tough for me to know whether or not the set I was opening was any good or not. Did I get a good value? Like, whatever. I do think the art was awesome. I do think the characters in it are awesome. It's very nostalgic for Spider-Man fans. And overall, I think I probably got value worth in it. It just still seemed excessively expensive and not as exciting as I would have thought for a pack that is advertised as being like for collectors, because it's awesome, or you get all the good stuff here, and then I got mostly stuff that I got in normal packs too. So anyway, let me scan this, see what the price is coming up with. I have to put it down, I think. Okay, nothing special. $261 for a freebie that comes with a commander deck. I guess that's good, but for what it's worth, I think the commander decks are insanely overpriced, ridiculous as well. Next one, hopefully this is a little better. Oh, Sin, Unending Cataclysm from Final Fantasy X. I did not actually care for Sin. I liked Final Fantasy X quite a bit, but the whole Sin wasn't really. For what it's worth, Final Fantasy has crappy villains mostly. Now this one, if I am reading it right, This is a 1750 card. So, pretty good. And yeah, Cloud is in another basically 250, so 17, 18, 19, I mean 20 bucks worth of cards right here. So, honestly, I have no attachment to either of these cards. I don't think either are like super cool or fancy, or I don't even like the character Sin or this art or anything, so I'll probably just sell this. But yeah, I mean, it's a neat card to get. Anyway, that's it. I just wanted to give you all some insight into what I got in my first Final Fantasy collector booster, little mini pack here. I guess that's pretty good hits, I guess, to be honest. 20 bucks. So, thank you for watching, and wish me luck on my next packs. Bye.